All right, so let's try this again. See if we're good. What is going on here? Refresh this. So I think YouTube is fine, or Twitch is fine. I see me. Yeah. A little bit of a lag, but let's see if anybody's here. All right. So I think we're good. I don't know what happened to YouTube, but Twitch was still live. It was still fine. It's just YouTube is being horrible, and it does that sometimes. If a lot of people don't like the devs, why doesn't someone start some new ecosystem and just have SHIB and everything for it? And they will be the devs for a different team, though for SHIB. 100%. The problem is that anytime someone creates something, there have been a number of communities that have actually been created that are legit communities, but the devs have shut them down. The devs would say, this is a fake account. This is not the leader of the ecosystem. This is not the official Twitter of Shiba Inu. When they are not the official Twitter of Shiba Inu, they are not the official anything of Shiba Inu, right? Shiba Inu is its own thing, and it's not owned by anybody. So they're not the official Discord group of Shiba Inu. They're not the official Twitter of Shiba Inu, right? They're just known as the most popular one or the verified one, right? And I think there can be multiple communities, but the problem is that they shut them down. Anything that we have, all of the businesses that we created that burn Shiba Inu, they say they support them. They won't mention them by names. It's not something that hurts you by doing something like that. So uh, it's something that really is a problem because they push back on anything that you build. They push back on literally everything that you build. Because I've built things, and when I build things, they either don't talk about it or they try and cancel you so that you don't have a community. Because if you have a bigger community than they do, then now, or you have more trust than they do, well, now what do they do? How do they make their money? Right? That's a big problem. You just disappeared on us. I didn't. YouTube is a problem. I don't want to complain too much because that's how I make my living is YouTube, especially with how the markets are going today. Good morning, Matt, and we're back. What happened, Matt? What you think Lunac going to 1 cent? Do I think Lunac's going to 1 cent? There's a lot of things that depend on that Lunac depends on in order for that to see 1 cent. Now, 1 cent is not too high of a price, right? When it comes to market cap, it is a higher price. It's $65 billion market cap. So that's definitely something that we have to factor into, especially since Lunac has never hit 60 billion. In the past, it hit 40 billion, but it never hit 60 billion. Bro, I gave you $2 for a new router. What happened? The router's here. The problem is YouTube. I have no issues. It's the communication from Streamlabs to YouTube. Typically it's Streamlabs, but seeing how Twitch was still live, it was perfectly fine. Thank you for the people that came over and watched on Twitch because it's usually clear over here. I just don't ever use this. I don't know how to use it. Matt, are you buying more Shiba Inu? Right now I'm holding 400 million. I'm not buying more right now. The only time I'll buy more is if it does end up gaining not another zero right now, like 5 zeros, if it gains 6 zeros or gets very, very close, right? Because I do want to hold 1 billion, but I'll leave it up to whatever the price does. And if it does drop more, which I don't really see it, dropping a hell of a lot more, but if it does, that's when I'll make that move. YouTube is trying to hold us down. That's the way it seems. It would be nice if they put a 1.5% sell tax and buying to help burn Shiba. That would have been fantastic, but They're not doing that. What happened to the stream? It fell off, fell off a cliff. Good morning, Matt. I have to thank you so much. Well, thank you for being here. Why are you thanking me? And to answer the question, there was a question in the last stream, and I can't remember what it was now because I literally was just thinking about it, and now I it's out of my head. And I answered it, but I didn't notice that I was um, lagging at the time. No, YouTube shut down because y'all didn't hit the like button. That's what it was. We didn't have enough people to hit the like button. There was like 500 people and there was only 200 likes. So you gotta hit that like button, bro. You should create and be a dev for Shiba. Will support you. Yeah, I think that's 100%. I think there's a lot of people that do support what I do for Shiba Inu, and I'm building things. You know, I have the Let It Burn channel. Speaking of that, we do need to burn off Shiba Inu today, and we're gonna do it through. Um, I gotta send it from Coinbase over to. See, I don't know if I want to use the burn portal. I think I'm just gonna send it to the burn address because I really, I mean, it keeps track of it, but I'm not getting any type of rewards. We're just pumping up uh, Ryoshi's vision. So I guess I'll send it over to MetaMask. I guess I'll send it over to MetaMask and then we can go from there. So yeah, let me send it to my Ethereum. But then I'm going to have to pay a fee going through this, but I guess it's okay. So let me send it here and go from Coinbase Pro. So the amount that it was, let's see, 900 $946, what we made in May. So split that in half, and we're looking at Jesus. We're looking at 473. So I'll $475 is what we'll look at. Now I am gonna have to pay a fee in that. So I have $475 here. I am gonna have to pay a fee in sending it and a fee in sending it again. So I just want to track it through the burn portal. So I'll always have that tracking. But we do need to send that. It wasn't a question on where do you live. No, I had a super chat, not that. It wasn't a question on where do you live. No, no, that wasn't it. That wasn't the question that I was answering. Where do I live was I answered that quick. It was Pennsylvania. Oh, it is Pennsylvania. Shiba Inu. Let's go to crypto address. Paste. Use this address. Max. And let's withdraw. And we'll send it to the MetaMask wallet. Where is it at? Coinbase. Whoops. It's not it. It is 2-3. Hurry up. Hopefully it goes through. There we go. Jockey, thank you for becoming a Money Makes Money member. I appreciate that a lot. I knew you lived in PA. I thought I saw you at a CVS on Fifth Street one day. Probably. I live close to that. So you probably did. I live very, very close to um well on Fifth Street, like where? Fifth Street in like Philly, Fifth Street um in Reading or what? Yeah, I if it's Fifth Street in like Reading, Muhlenberg area, then yes. Just read the blog post. Coinbase Pro is getting the axe. No, I don't want them to get the axe. I like Coinbase Pro. It's my favorite. Okay, yeah. Yeah, around that area, CVS, yeah, probably I remember being there one time uh in the last in the last like 4 months. So, highly unlikely but also likely. I woke up from a dream hearing what I thought was wife yelling upstairs to wake me up. The wife is at work. Something told me to mana, catch mana. So I YOLO'd 2K at it, and I'm already up. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. State College in the building. Yes. Mana's at $1.10. Oh, Mana Inc. at $1.10 incoming. Welcome back. Thank you. We got 192 people here. I think the reason why it fell off, the YouTube fell off, was because people weren't hitting the like button. You got to hit the like button. If you don't hit the like button, then YouTube cancels it. They're like, yeah, I don't want to see that. Can't see the chat on Twitch. You should be able to see the chat. I see it. Oh, you mean the chat that's coming from? Uh, yeah, that's weird. You're not gonna see the chat scroll up on the screen. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't see that. Maybe it only shows. I mean, it should show it here because it goes from Streamlabs or yeah, Streamlabs directly to Twitch. I mean, you can barely see the chat and what screen we do have here. So I'll try and show a different screen. But yeah, we're waiting for, I guess, Shiba Inu to show up over here. Oh, it has. So we have $474.15. So the fee was only $1. That's crazy. That's the lowest fee I've ever paid. And I think it's by the amount of Shiba Inu, not by the amount of dollars that are there. But the fee was only $1 worth, which was 200 plus. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to where's that? Let's go to Shiba Inu. Their verified Twitter at 3.4 million followers, where they don't say anything that actually helps out Shiba Inu, but it's okay. Um, let's go here and let's go to SHIB token, go to Shiba Swap. And we're going to use the burn portal to burn that off. Shout out the international fam. Yes. From Australia and other places. Have you heard that the Lunic that the 1.2 burn tax is going to be implemented on the blockchain directly? So we don't need to depend on exchanges. Is that true? If it's implemented on the yes, if it's implemented on a blockchain directly, I think that's what they're doing with the coding. I'm not 100% into that because I don't understand that a lot, the coding side of things, and I know that there's a lot of talk to how to fully implement that, but I really am removed from like the coding side of things. When things get launched and I see any type of information on that, that's when will be I will be excited about it at least. But um, yeah, I think that would be the best case scenario to where you don't have to worry about exchanges implementing that. But that should have been the situation from the beginning. You know, same thing that you see in um, uh, like Zelda Inu. Zelda Inu has a tax when you move it to exchanges. So it's something that's not implemented by just the exchange, right? You're seeing it. Um, from Zelda Inu themselves, right? They're able to build that tax in there so that it automatically comes out when you do move off of exchange, right? So it's the same thing there. I would love to see that burn tax implemented. Um, and I think that will be the case. That's what I thought. And when people were mentioning that exchanges have to abide by it, I think they were just trying to get a reaction out of the exchanges to implement something before anything happens, and do something more on the manual side than the automatic side, if that makes sense. So I've already burned 86 million, 86.9 million, and we're going to take 100% of what we have, so another 46.6 million, and burn that off right now, which we're not seeing a crazy amount that's being burned off. I guess I have to pay $5 in ETH, which is not a horrible fee, but $5 is still $5. This is why I think it's a problem for uh, like play to earn or play to burn games, because it's going to cost you so much in order to do so, in order to burn off or earn with the game, because you're going to earn probably pennies and pay $5 in a fee. That's not what you want. You want to earn pennies and probably pay a penny in a fee or something. Uh, Thank you for becoming a member, Bigelow95. I appreciate that. Matt, inside Shiba must be a lot of chaos. Yesterday, another dev leave the team, and they were quiet about it. Milkshake stopped responding, and Twitter too. I think by the end of the year, the team will go tearing apart. I I think they're. I mean, that's a possibility. I don't think they work well together. I think they just put up with the things that are said and done by certain people. I think the breeds are not good, right? Trophius, a horrible person. He doesn't understand uh, where the community comes from. He doesn't understand what the community's building. He doesn't understand, um, uh, what we build and if it's legit that we are building. He doesn't take anything as being legit. He doesn't partner with anything. He treats everything as if it is a business and saying we don't partner with this, but it doesn't hurt Shiba Inu, right? Ecosystem is something different, but what it does hurt is their overall business, their business model, to where they're capturing land and capturing money from people for just having land. I really don't think that they're going to be able to do anything with this metaverse. I think it will be something like an NFT platform that goes nowhere, kind of like that. So, with the amount of money that they would receive or they are receiving for land, it's not as much as they thought it would be. Um, so I don't know. They're looking to feed off the Shiba Inu army, and if we know anything about the Shiba Inu army, is that you know we we're skeptical about a lot of the things that people can build, but we do support a lot of the projects that are actively doing something, right? If we know Shib Superstore is burning off coins, we know that they're burning off coins every single month. We support a project like that. Depending on how much of the word can get out there, we obviously will support as much as we can. But if people don't know about it, they're not going to support it. There's a lot of people that just don't know about it. There's like 75 or 80,000 downloaders of or downloads of what's that game? Brickbusters. So that's pretty damn amazing. That's a good portion of the SHIB army. It's not like 50% or anything. It's like 10%. But still, like we care about the things that are built to actually support SHIB. Matt, start building something and be a dev for your Shiba. Yeah, I would love to, but I won't be able to be a dev. I can be, a partner in it because I have my Let It Burn channel. We have the Discord group. Okay, got it. We got the Discord group. We got the SHIB community Discord group where it has about 1.2 or 2,200 members, about 2,200 members. and we have a lot of burn ideas. It's been, silent lately. We don't really have too much detail to spread on. Just like, everybody uh, in the Shiba Inu community, we really don't have too much to go off of because there's not too much information, unless it just gained a zero or lost a zero or something like that. But we have a lot of people that are a part of this community. And if you want to be a part of this community, the link should be in the description. I don't know if it's 100% there. Yes, it is. It is in the description. You can join the Shiba Inu Discord group and be a part of it because we are looking to build things. We have a lot of burn ideas. We have burn partners within it, and we want to continue to up those burn partners. So I need to go ahead and remove Shiba Burn as this. So let me remove that. Okay, edit this. There we go. Let's do one more. There we go. Perfect. So yeah, we want to add on more burn projects. We want to make sure we have a burn, burn token that everybody supports. We want to make sure we have the volume to do so. We also want to make sure we have a play to burn game, which is going to be tough because, again, if we have an overall a play to earn and play to burn game, so maybe we can do something where it's an overall thing, right? The more people that play it, the more that we end up sending to people, right? We have to pay the fees in order to do so, but we burn in one big pot and then we send some to others, right? Maybe the top five. It can be a game that we create, and I need to talk to some people, but it could be a racing game. Let's say you race, and throughout the month, your top five within in there, the top five people or the top 10 people will get Shiba Inu sent directly to them, right? And then we'll also have a massive amount that gets burned off every single month. So people will earn and people will burn. But until we can get the fees down on Ethereum or on MetaMask or whatever, right? Until we can get the fees down to like pennies, we're not going to be able to do individual automatic, earns and burns. I would love to do something like that, but I don't think it's possible right now. It's possible to build something, but on a different network, like on Cronos network or something. I bought 15 million worth of Shiba Inu today. 15, 15 million Shiba Inu, not 15 million worth of Shiba Inu. That's a lot. Uh, and decided to put 8 million worth of Shiba in crypto earn. Is that a bad idea? No, it's not a bad idea to put a certain amount into crypto earn. So I have my Shiba Inu, all of my Shiba Inu in crypto earn. I have 400 million in Shiba in the crypto earn program, which is I'm getting 3% on the 357 million, and I'm getting 2%. Is it 2%? 2% or 1% or something on it might be 1.5% on the other 43 million that I put in there. Hence why they're not too big of burns. That's just how it appears to me. Personally, wait, for the last comment. A monthly accumulation, earn and burn. Shiba Run. So I think we do have, there's Shiba Run out there, which does burn off Shiba as well. The running game, people like Shiba Run. I've seen that. Yeah, I've played it a couple of times. I think 15 million Shiba. Or maybe we can do something like that to where the most point earners rather than a racing game. Even though racing games are really fun, people like racing games, and if you can upgrade things and get different skins, and when you buy those skins or purchase those skins, a certain portion goes towards burning Shiba as well. Um, and it goes towards the pot of earning Shiba. What if one chooses not to burn? Do they still earn the profit when it skyrockets? Yeah, I mean, if you choose not to burn, this is the idea: is that we want to make sure that um, it's not a choice for people to burn. If you want to join the ecosystems and the ecosystem and the community and all of that, it's not really a choice whether you should or should not burn. It's whenever you make any type of transaction within the community, within the ecosystem, you should have some sort of burning method in it. So if you buy 100,000 Shiba Inu and, or $100,000 worth of Shiba Inu, let's say 100 million Shiba Inu, 1 million would end up getting burned, right? You were forced to burn that 1 million. No matter what, it will come out. You gain 99 million of that Shiba, and 1 million of that Shiba goes towards burning, right? It's a forced thing. And that's what we want to see. If you go through Shibarium, that will be the thing that happens. If you go through the NFTs that are created, hopefully we create NFTs there, a certain portion burn Shiba Inu. And then every single transfer that we have burn Shiba Inu as well. Same thing, goes for games, right? If you're playing that game and you're earning Shiba Inu, you're also burning Shiba Inu, right? Everything has to burn Shiba. Everything has to support the Shiba Inu position. And that's what they are lacking in the ecosystem. I'm sorry to just focus on Shiba Inu in this video, but we did burn off another 46 million, something like that. So we now burned off 133 million just in the burn portal alone, which should be well over 200 million for the Let It Burn channel in total. SCA Finance is on fire. Google it. You have to Google it. It's not something that you have. It doesn't have anything on CoinMarketCap. So if I don't have any of that information, I really don't trust it because I need to see all of the different detail. And I go on CoinMarketCap, I have everything right in front of me. I'm looking at the contract, I'm looking at the amount of holders, I'm looking at all of that. When I Google it, I have to search for those different things. And sometimes you find it, sometimes you don't. And also, you never know, right? There's positions out there and I'm not comparing it to Squid Game coin, but there are positions out there that have an ability to not sell or an inability to sell to see the price skyrocket and look like it's doing way better than what it actually is because people can't get out of the position. I'm not saying that's it, but what are your thoughts on XPX? Please explain. So current price is at 0.0005175. It's up about a little over 3.5%. I do not have circulating supply or circulating market cap or current market cap. If we look at the total market cap, we're looking at a 1 billion total supply or max supply, which we don't know what the total supply is because it doesn't mean that all supply is implemented. But you are looking at $526,000 market cap at the current price. And I would imagine it's a lot lower. So it's definitely in more of the early stages, doesn't have a lot of volume. It does have $9 million worth of volume, which is definitely interesting. I don't know why you would see that much volume. I don't know if you have that many holders. You have 8,300 addresses that are actually holding it. So if we go into some of this detail here, we're going to see why does a Binance wallet need 47%? And why a contract address that holds 42%? You have another Binance hot wallet that holds 12.5%, a main wallet that holds 7%. There's a lot of large wallets within this. If you look at the top wallets there, you're looking at 60, 70, 80%. Is that true? You're looking at 82% there in the top 3 wallets. I mean, why is that necessary? That's something you don't need. Right? I mean, we've seen it before and we just need explanations, but we have breakdowns of what they are. But why do you need 47% in a hot wallet? unless it's for like staking or something. I don't know. And then this large wallet here at 7%, I don't want to see that either. So it's definitely tough to take in. I understand everything has its own details behind it and what they do, but right now, I mean, if the top three wallets are holding 82%, and then you're looking at the top four wallets that's holding 90%, 92% for the top five wallets. I mean, that doesn't really line up for me. I understand we have some uh, exchanges and stuff in there, but that doesn't look great. Yeah, I don't know about that. Uh, you know what I love to see you, Clay, and Happy do a collaboration live. I mean, I'm fine with it. Yeah, I'm fine with it. I don't really do a ton of collaborations, but I'm more open to it than I was. Um, why Shiba Inu? Why Shiba Inu? It has a lot of potential. It has a big community behind it. And community is what runs cryptocurrency. We know that. So if you have 1.2 million holders behind a cryptocurrency and a lot of hype behind a cryptocurrency, to where every time you mention the name, a lot of people are happy to give their opinions on it. That means that it holds popularity and will run as you do burn Shiba Inu and you increase the value of SHIB. Why people don't talk about SafeMoon no more? So I I didn't like that SafeMoon had a version 2. Um, and what they did kind of derailed everything everybody hoped for. They did a migration where less of the supply is there, right? You're migrating people over. Um, and when less of the supply is there, that takes away the burning feature that really would play a huge role in the popularity of SafeMoon. And now the popularity started to drop. They noticed that. So they were like, all right, well, we're not going to see it burn enough. So we're just going to decrease the supply and do like a manual burn there, but not spend any money by doing so. And that's how you get into the migration situation. And SafeMoon seems to be more scamish than anything. But that's what happens. This is the thing. People start out with maybe some good intentions, and then as time goes on, they start to realize, you know what, this is going nowhere. So let me drain this for what it is. Let me drain all the money for what it is. And that's not the way you need to think about things. But the markets do that to people, they do that to projects. Unsafe moon. It's funny. Just like a stock split, market reverse split are usually a bearish event. SafeMoon did just that. Exactly. It's just like if people were like, hey, if Shiba Inu was going to have a version 2, we wouldn't be happy with what Shiba Inu is. We don't like version 2s. We don't like migrations. We don't like decreasing the supply manually without giving us that potential chance to grow. It used to be called EPS, not EPX. Um, EPX 2.0. Just like Luna, apparently it will skyrocket soon, according to other YouTubers, but I only trust your words. Yeah, I mean, I haven't looked into that, but I'll tell you, with looking at the top five wallets, I don't know why you need 42% in a Binance Hot Wallet or 22% in another one, or a total of 92% in the top five wallets. I don't know why you need that. In a 2.0 coin, it looks ridiculous to me. I'd love CRO to get back to uh, 10 cents or less. Hope we haven't already seen the bottom get lower for me. Uh, just some truth to that. SafeMoon is a registered LLC in Utah, fully docs. The reason for the migration was to move a contract, move to a contract with full control. You see, that's people don't want. A lot of people don't want full control. A lot of people, what they want is, the ability or the idea of being able to gain quite a bit over the long term. A Safe Moon would have been a long term play. they had a burn mechanism within it. As you buy or sell or something like that, you end up burning off the SafeMoon or a portion of SafeMoon that you have there. So that was a good thing. And certain amounts went back to original holders, but that all went away after this whole new SafeMoon thing, version 2. But it's okay. We can stop talking about SafeMoon here. It got delisted from Binance. Oh, it got delisted from Binance. That's when you see that much. Okay, so as you look into more of it, I mean, it could be something that uh, you could look into as a positive move. There's still some red flags with a lot of other wallets, though, not just the Binance wallets. Um, but why did Binance even need 47% or however many percent? They don't really need that much percentage. Um, when will you burn Shiba from the Let It Burn channel? I did earlier this morning, or maybe like 20 minutes ago. So if we go to Shiba Burn, I'm now up to 133 million. I burned another 46 million, which was 475 dollars, and that was the total amount from here. You're looking at 473, but I rounded it up. I just added to 474 or 475, but I had to pay a fee anyway, so I paid the fee in Ethereum, so I still burned 475. Oh, geez. Looking up helps you sneeze. Well, looking up at a light. Oh, now my throat is just the allergies, man. All right, so we got 319 people here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here. Uh, the burn mechanism never went away, Matt. It's still there in version 2. Yeah, but it doesn't mean as much. When you decide to do 1,000 to 1, when you decide to do a switch over to um, a lesser supply, that takes away the idea of people making so much money from that position by burning off that position. If you take away 3 zeros, you're taking away 3 zeros potential from people. They invested $1,000. They wanted to gather 3 zeros. That would be $1,000,000. Now you take away those 3 zeros. They still invest $1,000, and they still have the burning method, but it also doesn't give you that ability to burn those extra 3 zeros. It's less of an ability to do that. So it's a tough situation to deal with. That's why people don't like migrations, because you take away all of the potential to gain more and more. Now you're gaining a lot less. Because let's say let's say the person that invested $8,000 into Shiba Inu in the beginning had all of those zeros. Let's say they did a migration to take away a lot of those zeros and give them it at the same market cap, right? $1,000 there or whatever. You're getting less coins. Well, now it increases to certain prices. You're not gaining the same amount that you would have gained back then. That person that invested $8,000 turned it into $5 billion. They will not turn it into $5 billion. Maybe they can turn it into millions of dollars, but can they turn it into 5 billion? Absolutely not. That's where the difference lies. It, it's just a situation where they take away the hope from people. A lot of people are trying to better their situation with some of these plays, to pay off loans, to pay off houses, to just be financially free and don't have to depend on a job, a 9 to 5 job, which most of these 9 to 5 jobs, they just suck. They really do. Not saying like the work sucks. Like I love doing work, obviously, but the things that you get for your time, they're valuing your time at like $20 an hour sometimes, $15, $10 an hour. I value my time way more than $10 an hour. I value my time way more than 30, 40, 50, or $60 an hour. You know, the value of your time can be endless. What do you mean flip flopped? So we're seeing it increase and decrease. It's looking more like consolidation rather than seeing it just straight decrease. Because if we were seeing a massive bear market, we would see this continue to drop further. But what we are seeing is negative days, positive days, negative days, positive days. Things keep flip flopping back and forth, and this is exactly what consolidation is. So throughout time, if you look at it at a 10,000 foot view through the next 10 days, you might see a ton of consolidation to where negative, positive, negative, positive. That's just how it's going to go. And it's going to hover around the same point. Bitcoin's going to hover around 21,000 to 19,000. That's what I mean by flip flop. That's right. The migration was not the right move, but many projects that revoke ownership, it limits their ability to evolve. I don't think it does. Um, I guess I get for some, right? Um, but if you're looking to build bigger things, a lot of people want to see that things cannot change, especially something that doesn't hold a huge a huge name. You want to see that you want to build a community around it, right? Not just something within it. And I understand where you're coming from. There's a lot of coins out there that still hold a ton of ownership, and you can do things with it, a lot of things with it. But I don't think for SafeMoon that was the right move. Uh, did you guys see the size of that chicken? I don't know what you're talking about. What chicken? I liked your video on Shibarium. I do believe that they will release it. I remember when there was so much FUD before Shiba Swap, and they just released it, and so many people had egg on their face. I would agree with you. I'm okay with being wrong in these situations, and I just want to see information. The problem that they have, the ecosystem that they have, or the ecosystem, the problem that they have is, um, I just figured out how you can have the chat show up on the Xbox YouTube app. Interesting. um, well, that's good. Um, but what was I saying? Shabir, I tend to distract myself. Shibarium is, if somebody's wondering what Shibarium is, it's a layer 2 platform to where it will be cheaper, it will be faster in order to send Shiba Inu or buy Shiba Inu or convert to Shiba Inu, right? It'll be something that's cheaper. It's also supposed to burn off Shiba Inu as well. We haven't heard too much about the burns. I think that's the problem, is getting less information. With everything that they've dropped, spider on the wall behind me. Are you, are you joking? Come on, man. How can you even see a spider? If that, just relax. I would imagine we do have some spiders around this foundation, and we are in the basement, so I've seen a number of spiders. Anyways, Shibarium. Shibarium is a layer 2 platform that is cheaper. Now you're making my leg itch. Is a layer 2 platform that's cheaper, it's faster, it's supposed to make things better for Shiba Inu and Bone, apparently. The problem that we have with that is the lack of information. With, I'm not even going to look at the chat. With Wellies, with John Richmond, with all of this stuff, we have a lack of information when when everything was getting launched, when everything was coming together. We don't know what all these things are supposed to do. We have an idea of what Shibarium is supposed to do and how it's similar to different platforms like that, or similar platforms like that. But we don't have the detail to it. We need the detail. We need to know whether testing is going well. We need to know when it's going to launch. You can't just go and launch it and expect people to get super hype out of nowhere, right? You want to have some sort of build up. Hey, this is launching on this date. They don't know how to do that. They don't. They just launch it when it's ready. Matt, are you still in ZOM? Yes, I'm still in ZOM. I still hold my positions. I don't know if it's making any moves, but I'm still in ZOM. Cost is up 2%. Still in SOS as well. It's up 7% in the pre-market. That's good. AMC is up about 1% in the pre-market. I'm looking for ZOM. I can't find it. Oh, I just passed it. There we go. It's up a little bit in the pre-market, less than 1%. So yes, I'm still in ZOM. Still, my cost basis is 60 cents. So I'm down on that, but yes. A spider trying to wait, what? Get that pesky fly. Yeah, I would like it to get the fly. I support any spider to get the freaking fly. It's always a new one because I swear I kill one and then it's like, all right, we don't have a fly. And then we open up the door at night or in the morning or something, and flies come through, maybe one or two, and they always come down here. What I need is a screen door on the basement door, so then nothing can come through and it's not gonna make its way through that screen door. Uh, Shiba Burn 2.0 is the next best thing. Uh, Base devs and launched yesterday. Went very well. Shiba Burn 2.0, like it's not the same team, right? I think you need a completely different name because you don't want to. I don't even know if that's the same team, but it should not be. Um, Also partnered with who? I don't know what those are. Um, Speaking of that, Matt, heard of Spider DAO? I haven't heard of Spider DAO. I don't know what it is. Um, Lunic burning now, right? Or are they halted? Um, from what we know, there is burning that's going through with Lunic, but it's not something that they're burning like the 1.2% right now. Fly Inu. That's great to see you. Well, it's great to see your name. It's great to see everybody here. I appreciate all of you. Good morning, everybody. Am I the only one not nervous about crypto? It's gonna go back up. I don't think you're the only one not nervous because I'm not nervous. Uh, Shiba Burn 2.0 send its love, Matt. Shout out to the Burn community as well. We support you. So again, this is not the same team as the Shiba Burn 1.0. Uh, what coin does the fly hold? I don't know, but he heard a lot of investment advice and actual advice because I don't say advice on stream, but I do talk to myself off of stream. If you don't talk to yourself, you're not going to be successful. You have to talk to yourself, whether it's more of an internal monologue or external. Please help us understand staking. More, do we have to pay taxes on it every single year? Even if we only stake once, we need to know so I can do future staking. I live in Florida. So yeah, you're gonna have to pay taxes on it. Depends how much you gain. So if you gain a lot, let's say if you if I gain 12,000 CRO every single year from 100,000 CRO that I have, right? Um, Depending how much that's worth, right now that would be worth what, $1,200 or something, or $120. $120, I think it would be. Um, so yes and no, you do have to report that, but then again, you also don't have to, but you should report it, and you would have to pay taxes on that 120,000, or 100, sorry, $120. So yes, you still have to pay taxes on the interest that you gain off of cryptocurrency. Depending how low it is, you pay less taxes though. You can buy a door screen from Amazon. Yeah, but that also is weird. Thinking about it, it's like I have a screen door for my basement. Why do you have a screen door for your basement? Thanks for keeping strong, and I think your cat is wiping down your computer every night. Possibly. What do you think? Like the allergies? You think I have cat allergies? See, I don't think that's the case because I've had cats, and you can develop allergies there, but I think they're worse than that because it's not just inside that I have these eye itches and throat itches and sneezing and stuffy nose and all this stuff. It's not just inside; it's outside as well. While I'm at the golf course, it's probably 10 times worse. While I'm cutting my grass, it's like a million times worse. So, yeah, I think it's definitely an outdoor allergy. But I appreciate your super chat. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate everybody being here. We got 8 minutes left to the stream. We are going to be streaming a game today over on the gaming channel, but I don't know what game yet. I haven't ever played God of War, so I wanted to play all of the God of War games, and I think that's what I'm starting with. I do also want to play The Last of Us, but I'm waiting um, for the September release of Last of Us Part One, where I guess they're remaking it or revamping it or something. And I want to wait for that before I go from Last of Us One to Last of Us Two. I want to play both of those on stream. So if you want to watch that, if you want to come over and talk to me and all that stuff and have those conversations, go over to the gaming channel, subscribe to that, be a part of that. We're not yet monetized over there, but I do like gaming, so it's going to be a part of my day from here on out. I just read an article this morning about another stablecoin, USDC, falling below a dollar. USDC, that's a major stablecoin. Falling below a dollar is fine. If it goes to 99 cents, that's okay. The problem is that if we see it at less than 99 cents, so USDC over the past 7 days hasn't been depegged. It also hasn't been depegged over the last month. It also hasn't been depegged over the last 3 months. It also hasn't been depegged over the last year or all history, right? From 2018, we've seen only 2 instances to where it has been depegged, which is right here. You're seeing it in March of 2020 and also in March of 2020. Every other time period, you're seeing it as stable as it possibly can be. So, no, USDC has not been depegged. SHIB consolidation 1001 is ideal when the blockchain comes out. What? No consolidation 1000 to 1. We don't need any type of consolidation or reverse split. You think now is a good time to buy SHIB, or should we wait a little more for a dip? I mean, I think it's okay time to buy SHIB. Yeah, I think it's a great time. If I would have bought at way higher prices than where it is now, then yes, I think it's an okay time to buy SHIB. Is it the absolute best time? Can anyone predict where the absolute best time will be? I generally don't see, genuinely, I can't say that word, don't see Shiba Inu or the crypto market dropping a hell of a lot or dropping to these lower lows of 17,000 for Bitcoin, or the lowest low that it's been for Shiba Inu, which I don't know exactly where that's been. Hamster Inu is up now. When will the team wait? When from the team will burn Shiba Inu? I mean, the only hope we have for burning Shiba Inu is Shibarium. The team is not doing it. It's still on us, but they implement something to where we are as we go through that platform, it's forced to burn through Shibarium. But we still don't know what the percentage is. We still don't know if it's going to happen. How can I get the crypto spreadsheet? The crypto spreadsheet that I have, wait, which crypto spreadsheet are you talking about? Like the Shiba Inu one or the exit plan? Or I don't really know which one you're talking about here. Krill is at 31. Yeah, I know. I've been looking at that and I've been wanting to buy more as the days went on because I want to hold 10,000 and I currently hold 6,000. How can I get or make a crypto spreadsheet? I just don't know what type of crypto spreadsheet you're looking for. Are you looking for a potential spreadsheet or I mean, there's so many different types of things that you can put into it, right? You can factor in the market caps. You can factor in history. You can factor in a lot of different stuff to give you an outcome, any outcome that you want to see. You can factor in a lot of that stuff, right? Or not even just an outcome, but just I don't know what words I'm looking for. Let's go with outcome because I can't think of what else I'm trying to say. We do the burns and they benefit from our burns. Yet we benefit from nothing they do. 100%. I don't think they benefit much from our burns. The only thing they benefit from, I guess, is the people that are coming into Shiba Inu and believing that that is the ecosystem. So they flow to a lot of the things that they have. Had to remove a spider from my bathroom. That's not good. Like remove it. When you say remove it, did you kill it or did you just put it outside? Because if you put it outside, it's coming right back to the original spot that it was at. So unless you're looking to kill other bugs in your house, I'll tell you what, I never want to move to the countries that have huge spiders um, just out and about. Like we don't have that issue to where we have like huge spiders just out and about. Like we do have like small spiders around foundations and stuff like that, but um, those big ones that come around. Did you burn the Let It Burn channel membership and revenue yet? Yes, I did. So it was 46. It was well $475. I burned off another 46 million coins. And yeah, I just did that recently. So I have 133 million that I have burned off total. And that came from May's revenue where it was $946. So we're looking at basically $473. I just moved it up to 475 because I bought $500 worth of Shiba Inu, but I had to pay a massive fee because I was using a debit card and not the bank account because the bank account doesn't link to anything. That bank account sucks. Wolf spiders. I don't know what type they are, but it's ridiculous. Krill does look interesting. Yes, I've been saying that for a while. We will see a lot of these things come back. And even if we don't see Krill as a top 25 coin, it doesn't need to be, right? I expect to see this, in the hundreds of millions of dollars market cap. But that's pretty much it. We don't need to see it as something bigger than what that is. I would love to see it something bigger than that. I would love to see it in the billions of dollars of market cap or tens of billions, but I don't know. You would love a giant huntsman spider. Nope, I would not. All right. Thanks for the live chat. Yeah, no problem. So yeah, I'm talking about the ones you pull up with Excel. The ones that I pull up, so things like this, like building an exit strategy, I mean, you just want to factor in things. Think about things of what you want to see, right? Do I want to see what gains I can realize, right? Do I want to factor in an APY? Go into Excel and just mess around with it. I love Excel, right? Because it gives me the opportunity to literally do anything unless there's a circular reference, which pisses me off. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. I mean, the formulas are pretty simple. Besides this one, this one is a um, it's still simple. PEMDAS, is that what that's all about? PEMDAS. Pretty big spider here. When it rains, if you go out in certain places, you see them walking around the road. They look like small turtles. Yeah, see, that's ridiculous. Where do you live? Like what country or state or place do you live at? Because I don't, I just want to jot it down so I don't go there. Where in the U.S.? Like what state? Texas? Nope, not going there. Jotting that down. Never going to Texas. I'm staying in Pennsylvania. I mean, I can't even handle the thought of the fact that there's um, a ton of gators in Florida. Like I can't deal with that. I go on golf courses and I'm like, I gotta worry for gators. I gotta worry about gators now. I go to South Carolina. I'm like, I gotta worry about gators. Like I don't want to worry about that. Like, what do we have to worry about in Pennsylvania? Not much. What mountain lions? I don't have any mountain. There's no mountain lions over here. Hearing from months that Shibarium is coming very soon. Still waiting. Any news on Shibarium? Not right now, no. We have Bigfoot in Pennsylvania. I copped 100 krill. I can't pass on a bargain. Yeah, I need to make a move into there because I've been putting a lot of money into CRO lately. Iowa, you have to worry about meth heads. Vlad the Impaler in Transylvania. Miami, we have it. Iguanas everywhere. That's fine. Iguanas are okay. Well, he's talking about insects. I'm trying to get your thoughts on the project. Well, I'm sorry if you're trying to get uh, thoughts on the project and I'm not um, answering you. Matt, what's your goal in CRO? I don't want to stop until I reach 500K. So, my goal on how much I'm holding, um, my goal is to create passive income. And whenever the project starts running, I probably will stop buying. The reason why I will stop buying is because I want to gain passive income. And when I can gain the passive income to gain my initial investment back, and then whatever I'm holding in there, I can continue to gain that passive income until the passive income dries out. Um, I will take that, right? Because if I have 100,000 in there and I'm gaining, and it's at $1, and I'm gaining $12,000 a year, I will take that in passive income, right? I only put in, you know, what $15,000, something like that. I don't even know. I'm not even tracking that right now, but um, uh, wherever we start to see this grow, that's where I will stop making those moves. But right now, I'm continuing to buy, and I don't really have an end goal. If I end up capturing a million CRO, then I capture a million CRO. Will the devs pull some circulation for? And they peg the she. I don't know. I don't know. That's interesting to me. I don't know what they will do in order to back the Shi token. Um, but I don't. They would have to buy a lot in order to do that, and they don't have that much Shiba Inu. They don't want to have that much Shiba Inu. I don't know what they're doing with the Shi token and how they're building all of that. Apparently, there's a better chance of seeing Bigfoot than a guy with golf skills in PA. What? I got golf skills. I can hit it into the lake whenever I want to. Whenever I want to hit it into a hazard, I can do it. They call me, you know what they call me? The opposite man here, because anytime I want to, like if I want to stay away from a tree, I can hit that tree. Every time I want to stay away from a lake, I go in that lake. Every time I want to hit a bad shot, I hit a good one. Anyways, I got to get out of here. Um, I got to get to recording some things and doing some stuff. So make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, if you guys want to check out some of the links down below, definitely do that. If you want to subscribe to my gaming channel, go and subscribe to the gaming channel because we are going to be uploading a video. I think it's going to be on God of War today, just to play that game because I haven't ever played it. I haven't. My brother talks up those games a lot. I'm not a PS5 guy or a PlayStation guy, but I do have a PlayStation 5, so I thought I might as well play all of the exclusive games to PlayStation. So, anyways, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, follow me on Twitter at Perry8K. But I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.